Good morning, goeiemorgen, good morning, Dumelang, Sanbonani, Lochani, Molweni, Nda, Kalimera, Katandao Janola, Namaste, Namaskar, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Goeiemôre julle, as julle wil weet wat gebeur eintlik agter hierdie kamera, you will laugh. I actually took pictures. Ek gaan dit vir Cherise stuur want ek weet Cherise of Marlesay. Hulle gaan dit weer post hier op die iewers gaan hulle dit post. Hulle is ons baie stout. Môre Mariet, môre uit Bethel, môre Belinda. Wie is dan nog? Môre Heidi. Môre Sharon uit Vredenburg. Ja, sê gou vir my, waar is julle? Groete hier uit, dis winter in Pretoria, maar laat ek gou agter skryf. Ja, ek praat met julle uit my naskoolsentrum. Dis die warmste vertrek in die huis op die oomblik. Dus ek met my kindertjies hier so sit. Ja, waar is julle? Ek is hier in Pretoria, Rosemary. Môre. Rosemary, ek dink jy's nie in Suid-Afrika nie, as ek nou mooi kan onthou. Môre Mishka, good morning Mishka, good morning Janola, Kalimera, did you hear? Morning Johnny, goeiemôre Kali. Ja, ek aard na jou Kali, jy ry mos net so rond, as ek hoor ans Kali hier deur, Kali en Beata, dan is jy daar deur. Maar ek weet julle geniet julle aftrede, ek is so bly, ek wil eendag ook net afgetree wees en net aanry. Môre dankie, môre Cherise. Dankie daar uit Koppies. Môre Nadia uit Sekunda, koue Sekunda is dit. Guys, gaan nie nou vir jou omkuier nie. Môre Henny uit Uvongo, KZN. Good morning Annikie uit Engeland. Judy, goeiemôre. Middelburg is gevries, sê. Ursula, good morning Ursula, morning Karen at Kaapstad, morning Hendo at the UK. Hendo, I am convinced you don't sleep. You don't sleep, my brother. You are always there, always supportive. Ooh, my neus wil nou loop. Want toe my neus loop. Always there and always. Hendo is a fervent UIM supporter out there in the UIM. Kry al die Suid-Afrikaners in Engeland, laat hulle, jy weet, bietjie nader skuif na die UIM toe. Morning guys, last night was epic. I so wanted, Rista is dan Perth, Karen, môre Karen. I so wanted to join our SG while it was live, but I don't know, technical stuff and so on, but it's fine. But now I am someone, it's 'n bietjie van 'n sielkundige probleem wat ek het, né? Because if my mind is set on something, I was supposed to be live, so I couldn't be live with him. So what I did is I went live on TikTok. Ja, ek het TikTok toe gegaan en daar live gegaan. En Cherise joined me, môre Duggie uit Kaapstad. Cherise joined me and I think Janine also joined me. Quite interesting topic. I went live because I wanted to talk about something that was bugging me. Altyd goed om te praat. Oh, Hendo, you woke up a few minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. This video clip that I saw, it was just, dit het my baie geplauwe. Ek sal nooit eintlik in 'n malhuis opeindig nie, want ek praat oor alles wat my pla en dan voel ek beter en then I just carry on with my life. En dan ek praat met julle hier op Facebook en sosiale media. So I was talking about the fact that this video clip of this Barbie doll and Ken that is pregnant now, and then I saw some slapping of Barbie and it was done, you know, it bothered me, but there's no context. So I went live and I spoke about it, and a young lady by the name of, bad memory, Fatima, a very intelligent young woman, joined me, and Cherise joined me, and the young lady said it's actually a satire. I actually don't like satires because dit sin speel altyd op, you know, soort van wat hulle wil promote and so on. But anyway, so that was quite nice, and I just realized that we need to have more dialogue. We need dialogue. No, this is not a dialogue, this is a monologue. I'm talking to you, you can't really respond. But I'm an absolute fervent believer in dialogue. I always want to hear what other people feel, what other people think, so that we can come to an understanding as to how to move forward. Ek sien iemand wil my join vanoggend. Ek dink van volgende donderdagoggend af gaan ek ook oopmaak sodat ander mense met my kan gesels. So last night I couldn't join Jacques, but it was a very, very good discussion. So what we do also during the week, we have Zoom meetings, Zoom connects. Let's not say meeting. Meeting maak altyd dat ek so, it's too formal for me. But what we do is we just connect with the community, where we share with the community what the UIM is all about, what our vision is. SG usually gives that presentation. This week I joined in, but I didn't say much. I just wanted to hear from the people. We will formulate and structure it nicely so that, each time we do it, it's the same formula, and we will engage in the same way. So you are more than welcome to engage with us on our website, also with Cherise and Marlezay and Cindy and Steve, to say hi. We live in Kakamas, and we would like to know, weet julle, ons wil eintlik regtig in die Noord-Kaap nou beginne. Noord-Kaap, waar is julle? Het hulle nie Facebook aan in Noord-Kaap nie? Come on guys, we need to connect with you out there, because we can't do anything if we are not there. Maar as nie 'n kwessie van ons moet nou soontoe gaan nie, ons het mense daar nodig om deel te word van die UIM. En dit bring my by my vraag vanoggend. What do you have in your hands? But before I say that, let me say this first. I always bring you greetings from our president, Neil de Beer. He's going through some challenges, but it's just his body that is going through the mill. Really, the devil is trying, but hy gaan laaste kom, because there is a cloud of prayer surrounding him, and I know God is carrying him through this. And when he gets up from there, we will see a Neil that he is rejuvenated, revitalized. God will have lifted him up from a sick bed with a new vision. Okay, so please continue to pray for him, so that we can, so that he can, hy moet sy werk, die taak wat God hom gegee het, he has to take the task and move with it, because we need to move into a new dispensation, new South Africa. No, not new South Africa, a united South Africa. Yeah, thank you for the information, the email address, uimsa.org, that's it. Please connect with us there, send us an email, tell us. What we want to hear is, hi UIM, we live in such and such a place, please connect with us. Unfortunately, we cannot fly and drive all over the place, but we can do a Zoom meeting. So what you can do is invite your people into your living room. We send you the Zoom link, we go live, and we engage with your people, and they can literally ask questions, give ideas. I'm a firm believer that every community has their own solutions to. Jy bly mos daar, so jy weet wat moet gebeur in jou gemeenskap. To become a member, go to www.uimsa.org, or you can send an email to info@uimsa.org. A lot of things is happening in our country. Ek wil reeds gaan kyk daar onder my matras. Ek dink ek het so 3 miljoen daar gesien lê. in my hangkas is daar so 5 miljoen wat daar lê. O, genade, ek kan nie dit sê nie, want nou nog gaan die hoks hier by my aanklop. Maar hulle het niks gedoen toe dit met die president, die sogenaamde president, die geval is nie. Hy loop nog steeds hier rond, hy doen nog steeds wat hy besig is om te doen. Die systeem het ons geval, that we know. The system has failed us as South Africans. Ek is ook geïrriteerd met die feit dat 'n man net 'n vrou geslaan. Dit is opgeneem op video en ongelukkig is daai einste video die ding wat gemaak het dat hy vandag weer op straat is. Yes. So GBV is not really a priority for this country. We are being beaten, and someone commented on my TikTok and said GBV is not gender or race based. It is gender based. At the moment, women are being beaten to a pulp. The system is doing absolutely nothing. I'm saying it and I will say it again. The system is doing absolutely nothing to assist our women. The police, SAPS, arrests the people. They go to court. And then some sick, I understand that everybody has the right to legal representation, blah, blah, blah. That needs to be changed, actually. Because a criminal that is found guilty has got no rights. He needs to go to jail. That's just how I think. So the system is rigged in such a way that in the end, perpetrators walk the streets and they repeat what they've done. Our children and our women are our biggest. I don't know where is the Minister of Women and Child Affairs. She is missing in action. Nothing is, she doesn't even come on television. She doesn't speak on GBV. Dan wil hulle hier in November, December, dan is het nou hierdie freaking 16 days of crap. And it's also a way of money laundering, because during that time, budgets are being allocated. A budget for D and a budget for die and a workshop. Rubbish. Help our women right through. Have systems in place. Waar laat ek eers te gaan na my topic is nie daai nie. What do you have in your hand? Die Here vra vir Moses daai, moenie worry nie, ek gaan nie preek nie. What do you have in your hand? Ek het 'n staf, Here. En in steede daarvan dat hy die staf op die klip op die grond lê, slat hy hom. En dis 'n probleem. Ja, Patricia. Patricia sê sy kan skaars kop bo water en ander mense slaap op miljoene. Ja, nee suster, ek weet nie. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever we have in our hands determines the trajectory of the direction you are going and of the distance you are going and how you will land up there in the direction that you are going. Weet jy wat ek sin maak nie? Dit wat jy in jou hande het, bepaal die spoed, dit bepaal die afstand en dit bepaal die uitkoms, die einde van wat in jou hande is. And this is very symbolic that I'm talking about at the moment. I have servanthood in my hand. I see myself every day when I wake up in the morning as a servant. I serve. I serve my community. I serve children. I serve women. I sometimes serve men if they need assistance somewhere. Don't look for someone else to do whatever it is that needs to be done with your hands. You cannot use my hands to serve your community. As UIM members, we are stepping out, we have been stepping out of the comfort zone We are doing the most with the least because we have a lot of faith in our country. Don't you? Sometimes I think we're a bunch of crazy people. We have one thing, and that is a vision for a united South Africa. We have faith in God that we will be able to do that. And we have you as the people. But you and I are ons een. We are one group of people. It's not you, I am here and the people there. You are you, I am. Do you understand what I'm saying? So whatever you have in your hands, you need to use on behalf of the UIM, because the UIM is the party that needs to sit in Parliament in 2024 to speak on behalf of Fadila Adams, to speak on behalf of Mishka, to speak on behalf of Eugene, because you and I are one. Now, right now, at the moment, a lot of people, no, some people, let me say some people, are still, Sharice, jy het dit gisteraan seker ervaar, are still in the mode, and I'm so glad that I don't focus on the book knowledge. I have book knowledge, but I don't depend on the book knowledge that I have. I depend on the life experiences that I've had, that I've built on the past 53 years. And that is why I am where I am right now in terms of my thinking, in terms of my vision, in terms of where I see my country. If people are still in the space of they want restitution, they want revenge, they want, all of those things, you will be disappointed. It is supposed to happen. Yeah, it is right to want restitution. Restitution must happen. Redemption must happen. Discussion must happen. But you will be disappointed because it won't happen. It will not happen because there are certain groups amongst us. And I will not put a color or a race to it because it spans all over. There are still certain people amongst us, en ek gaan nou praat oor 'n spesifieke groep mense, that don't see anything wrong in what they do and what they use their hands for. Whether it is to urinate on a fellow student's books, or whether it is to step out of a car and kill a man who is busy changing tires. Whatever it is that those people have in their hands, they will reap the consequences. Now, what the UIM does not stand for, and we will not tolerate that, and someone must never misunderstand that. If you still hold on to the old flag and what it represents, if that is still in your hands, then you are not bringing the future to South Africa, a brighter future to South Africa. If you still embrace the whole superiority of I am better because I look different, my hair is straighter, my eyes are blonde, my eyes are blue, my hair is blonde, and therefore I am superior, you don't belong in the UIM. If that is you, get out. If you belong to a group of people who feel that, you know what, I am of the group of people that my ancestors were here first, and therefore I am the only one that is rightfully the owner of South Africa and no one else matters. I cannot embrace or support someone that says, only I was there. That is why I'm saying this. Ek was daar. Vir baie jare het ek gevoel, weet julle wat? Ek gaan nou net beklei vir die breinbevolking. Ek gaan nou net opstaan vir die breinmense, want hulle was vir baie jare verontreg, hulle was vir baie jare onderdruk, en so ek gaan net veg vir hulle. And as time went by, I just realized, but I can't. Because the more I started engaging with people from other groups, I realized that we are in the same mess, but from different aspects. Yes, guys, I will always say that we cannot wipe out what happened in the past. Ons moet baie reguit wees met mekaar. Die regering van voorheen en wat bestaan uit blanke mense, het mense onderdruk. Dit was verkeerd, dit gaan altyd verkeerd wees. Okay? However, I cannot look at my white brother and sister and say, ja, jou mense, I can't. Because we need to move forward now. Because I know the people that are from, the descendants of the people that did whatever they did. There is a bit of shame. There's a bit of guilt. There's a bit of, if only things were different. Now, if I come with my hands clutched and I say, payback time. Julle moet nou allemaal op julle knie gaan en sê, julle is jammer ensovoorts ensovoorts. Daar's mense wat oor en oor al gesê het, hulle is jammer. En die jong dame het gesê, ja, maar ons vergewe en ons vergewe en ons vergewe en ons word nog steeds sleg behandel. Deur wie? Nou is die vraag, deur wie? Now we've moved forward in years, not in mentality or in, what the South Africa really looks like. We have moved forward in terms of just time. But there's a lot of things that's lagging behind and we're not fixing it. And the current political party in charge is not facilitating that because it does not suit them to facilitate that. And that is why we are a political party that says, you know what? People from all backgrounds are taking hands, using whatever they have in their hands, whether it is servanthood, whether it is feeding people, whether it is supporting people in court cases, whether it is giving out clothes like I do. I have a community closet. You give me clothes, I give it away to other people. We can have community closets all over. We can have feeding schemes all over. All of us from the different backgrounds coming together, building a united country. That is what we have in our hands as the UIN. I will never vote for a white president. I will never vote for a black president. I will never vote for an Indian president. I will never vote for a brown president. I will only vote for a just president. 'n regverdige man. Ja, dit moet 'n man wees. Ek voel nog gemaklik dat 'n man daai werk doen, maar sy wys moet 'n vrou wees. Sien julle die ding? Anyway, I will only vote for a just man. A man who is in God and a man who has been on both sides of the coin and who understands the dynamics of South Africa and the people of South Africa. I will only vote for such a man. I don't care what the man's race is. Because, ons kan ons nog nie help hoe ons uitgekom en waar ons uitgekom nie. That is not determined by us. That is determined by God. And currently, the wave, I think this is the 7th wave, the wave that is being perpetuated by the powers that be is still division. Always division. And we're not going to move forward. If in my hands is still race, if in my hands is still discrimination, then I don't deserve to serve. What is in your hands? What do you do with it? You see, our life is on die goed is tydelik, man. Die goed is tydelik. Last Saturday, I was at a funeral. We buried a young man in the prime of his life, 33 years old. We remember Jesus' work started when he was 33. It's a very, very important age. If you are 33, listen. Your life is, you are here because you were here before you came here. Ooh, Fatima was a moment. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you. So voor jy nog hier was in jou ma se baarmoeder, was jy gewees. God designed you already. It was set in stone that you would come to earth. I cannot separate. Sorry what I mean, sir. I cannot separate my spiritual life, my physical life, politics, and all of it. I can't. It is all in one. I am sitting here. This is a political statement. The fact that I'm living in this place, the fact that I am doing what I'm doing, it's a political gesture. Where you work, where you eat, where you sleep, it is all a political act. So don't divide them. So before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you. You were destined. You already had a task at hand. So this young man was here. He was killed. I don't know if it was by accident. Friends tussle, gun went off and so on. But when I heard his story, I was inspired and I was sad at the same time, because he did what he did. He worked. He had a love. He had a child. He built his house or his dwelling. He did well. He did well. He was well on his way. He was supposed to go back overseas to where he was working on the day that we actually buried him. And his life was cut short. And the pastor that preached brought things together. It's not only my slimheid wat ek nou hier so met julle deel, but I have to share it with you. What he said was, when we enter this world, there's a certain task that we have to fulfill. That's goed. That's take. Dit kan een taak wees of 'n klomp take. Dink ek het baie take, dis hoekom ek nie kan slaap nie. A lot that you have in your hands. You have to deliver. You have to do what you have to do, and in the UIM, we facilitate for you to utilize your hands and to do what you have to do. Even if it is just to sit on your phone and continue to spread the news about the UIM, what we stand for, what we would like to do, what we would like to do, what we are not doing as yet, because we are not a party that is funded by millionaires, contrary to popular belief that some people have, that we are funded by specific millionaires. No, we are not. People are almost confused and flabbergasted when they ask me, so, hoeveel geld kry jy by die UIM? Dan sê ek niks. Huh? Hoe kan jy wel? No, ek doen die vir die liefde. Geld gaan money is never going to move me. If money was going to move me, then I would long have been gone, because there's no money in the UIM. But I will declare for there is money. We call in funding for us to do what we have to do for our people in the UIM, through the UIM. So my dierbares, my geliefdes, my liewe vriende, môre word 'n total shutdown beplan. Total shutdown is being planned. I support it. I actually support it. Because the reason, you see, for us, for change to happen, something needs to happen. Change is not going to happen. It's not going to happen gradually and nicely and so on. We have to, pressure needs to be put on our government, and that is what is planned tomorrow. So please be careful. Moenie foolish is. As julle sien, daar is nou 'n staking of daar is 'n padblokkade, don't retaliate. Don't resist. Just turn around and go back to your house. For your sake. For your safety's sake. Okay? I'm not sure who's organizing it, but that is the news that is being spread. That tomorrow, the 10th of June, there will be a total stillstand in South Africa. If South Africa is united, as ons regtig een is, then the shutdown will be right through the country, all over. Can you imagine? In one day, everybody stays at home. Children stay at home. Nobody does anything. We cripple the economy of this country, and we teach this rotten government a lesson, and we tell them, enough is enough. Cyril, jou squirrel, step down. Gaan haal al die miljoene uit wat jy daar in op jou plaas begrawe het. Zuma, go to jail. Ysma Gashule, go to jail. Becky Cele, go to jail. Dis 'n hele lys van Angie Fuchega, go to jail. Skosazana Zuma, go to jail. Can you imagine all of those people in jail, eh? And the rest of them also go to jail, and a new government steps in, a new group of people. The DA, shame, hulle moet maar ook go to jail, because hulle vat dik salaris, they don't really address the atrocities that's happening in our country. So by the way, if all of that could happen, and we say, right, a new wave comes in, and South Africa can now breathe. Wouldn't that be awesome? So just a heads up, if things are happening in your vicinity, don't retaliate. No. Just stay safe. It's your life, your children's lives. Just, bear with the motion or what is happening right now. It is for the good. You cannot expect change and do nothing about it. You understand? So that is the act of tomorrow, by doing nothing. Satyagraha. It's Mahatma Gandhi's manier van dinge doen. You can put pressure without being violent. Okay? So guys, that is it from my side. Please contact us, info@uimsa.org. Tell us if you'd like to have a nice Zoom connect or a personal connect. The people that are in your areas would like to come to you. We have to just do safety checks. As wil hê mense moet sê, hoorie, ons wil hê julle moet kom praat, en dan is dit eintlik 'n ambush nie. Ja, ons moet hierdie goeders mooi. It has to be done via our people that are already part of the UIM. We need to be clear that our people are safe. And pretty soon, our president, Neil de Beer, will be up and going, en dan gaan hy weer die hele Suid-Afrika rondtoer. So support, guys. Support in the meantime, so that all of that is possible. Okay? Join the UIM. There's different packages that you can join. There are financial contributions that is needed for when you become a specific member, standard, golden, platinum, or silver, and so on. And it is not, if you are a silver member, you are not better than a standard member. It's just, you are just paying more because you can afford more. Okay? And it needs to be done so that we can get to our goal. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Kom ons sit ons hand aan die ploeg en dien ons gemeenskap daar waar ons geplant is. Even if you are in a sick bed, you can get up, sit straight, or even lay and pray for Neil de Beer, the UIM, all the members, South Africa, everyone, so that this country can be the country that God had in mind in the first place. Ek wil net gou 'n foto neem van my omstandighede hier. Cherise, you're gonna have a ball. Okay, ek kan nie eens my screen sien nie want daar's 'n notification off, so I can't see what's happening. Okay guys, God bless you. God keep you and stay safe. Remember tomorrow, be careful. Until next time, ciao.